20. Wide wicket.
Shit, Trail, you motherfuckers. You don't understand. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. Take the drag of the bud. Plies gonna get that nigga killed right now.
Hello. Testing. Testing. What's up, man? Yeah, man, you have to allow your voice to be shared. He talked to me today for the first time in weeks. I felt special. Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me. I appreciate that he's getting his games in, man. All right. We're live, buddy. We are
I didn't
live.
know that.
Yeah,
Well,
you wouldn't know.
I
So,
didn't say nothing.
evening, SMLers. This is your host, the felonious monk, and I got a co-host today who is a special guest. It's the great Squirrelbird, man. Squirrel, how you doing, buddy?
I'm all right, man.
Good.
Just relaxing.
Relaxing? Good, man. Good. I'm glad to hear that you're relaxing. You're feeling good, nice and fuzzy over there.
Yeah, it's just normal everyday activity.
So today, man, I'm gonna finish these power rankings that I started last week that I did not finish, and you can give us some perspective on some of these dudes that you played. I might talk about sliders for like 5 minutes just because everybody's been whining about that shit.
Yeah, 'cause I don't understand all that. I don't see the solution. So whatever.
Yeah, I don't either, man. I don't either,
I
but
like the day ones, man. That shit was hard.
Yeah, all the big wigs like the day ones, all the scrubs like myself. Kind of felt like that shit was
Yeah, whatever.
overkill. And then
All
I'm gonna
right.
go
Yeah,
through
whatever.
these. I'm gonna go through the season awards, and we might take some questions from the crowd at some point. But we're gonna stick to it so that people don't yell at me, and I'm gonna make sure I get all this shit covered before I venture off in the la la land like I did last week. So let me turn these comments on so I can see what y'all dudes is out there saying, cause y'all always got something to say, and then we gonna get started. All right, man. So I'm gonna pull up two different power rankings we can go by. We're gonna compare them. So I'm gonna go on the infamous Daddy Leagues, and we're gonna pull those up. And then I'm gonna pull up the in-game power rankings, and we're gonna start at the top. We know where we're starting, cause Corey is still undefeated. Last I checked.
Man, what is he doing, man? I mean, I don't want to. Corey's good. I don't. He's gonna be at the top, but I'm gonna have to watch some of his twitches.
I don't know, man. I have not. I played him, but it was so
I
long
mean,
ago.
when I see him, he spams the spin button. But you're guilty of that too. So
I mean, the spin
spin the
button's pretty
game, man.
good, dude. The spin button is pretty
Juke
good.
button. I don't
Juke
do
is
none of that
good, but it's
shit.
not as good as spin. The thing that's
It's
wrong with
alright.
spin and juke, man, is that like if you're controlling the dude, they make your dude fall for that shit like almost every time. And you can spin like two dudes off at once if you got a dude with decent spin. They need to fix that shit. But
It
yeah, that
probably
guy.
has something to do with that assisted tackling I got on. I need to turn that shit off. I
Yeah,
probably got some kind of help.
yeah.
Slow. All right, go
So
back, man. So
anyway,
Corey,
Saints. Corey's
power rankings,
first.
man.
Just taking a peek at the Saints. I'm gonna throw some stats out there for you and let you react to them. First in offense, 37 points a game. First in rushing yards, 161 yards a game. Fourth in passing yards, 178 passing yards a game. So they run the ball, man. That's what it comes down
Yeah.
to. They run the ball.
I
Keith
mean,
Marshall, like this dude is Bo Jackson out here in the game.
is he still hurt?
I don't know. I don't know. I can look. He played. No, he's back. He sat out. He was out weeks 9 through 14. He came back. Had 194 yards against Atlanta and 207 yards against the Jets.
And is still third in rushing. What the fuck? I'm looking at this. I'm looking at his. Oh man.
That dude's making
Go
up for
ahead,
lost
man.
time.
All
Anyway,
right, Corey's good. We know Corey's good.
yeah, Corey's good. He's a tough apple. He's not turning the ball over. All that good shit. All right, boom. Number 2, the Chiefs, according to these rankings, not king of okay, and I'm gonna tell you why in a minute. King, has 1 loss. The Chiefs have 3 losses, but one of my cohorts in this league made it a point to point out the strength of schedules. And if you
That's
look
not
at the
right.
strength of schedules, uh, the Eagles' strength of schedule is pretty bad. And that is why the game ranks him lower than the Chiefs, even though he beat the Chiefs, which I find to be pretty odd. But yeah, that's what that's all about.
Mm,
Have you played?
that's fake.
Did you play King this year?
That's false, man. No, but I don't think King's very good. I mean, I respect his game, but I don't understand how you guys just sit here and let him beat the shit out of y'all, man. I don't think King has ever beat me, ever. But that's my thing though. I can beat really good players and I lose the bums, man. It's crazy.
It's the aura,
It's
man. It's the
crazy.
aura of King, man. They see that Lele and they hear all the words out there about how this guy is over here ranked and
Dude,
all
you
that
have to
stuff, and
respect
they
him. You
just
have to respect him. You have to respect him. He plays. He's played in tournaments. I mean, I saw his number on the boards. Like, you got to give him credit that he plays a lot of Madden and he's good. But you don't have to respect anything else. Like, it's King, man. Let's not talk about those guys
I
though.
don't want
Let's
to talk
get
about
down
King. I
there.
don't really want to talk about King like that. Let's move on. So yeah, the Chiefs, they got Tyreek Hill out here in the game, man, who is leading the league in reception yards with his 98 speed. I have not seen J Miles play this year, um, but Hill is killing it.
Yeah, he has 1,300 yards. What the hell? The next person has. Wait a second. Is this right? No,
Yeah,
this can't be right.
that's right. Diggs has
This dude has
961.
1,300 yards, and the next person has 900. Damn, man. What the hell?
Hey man, get you a 90, get you a 90, a 98 speed, dude. Actually, wait a minute. Don't you have a 98 speed, dude?
No, man. My dudes aren't that fast.
You
Listen,
got it.
man. We're not about passing the ball, but it's not about me, man. It's not about me right
You're right.
now.
We ain't to you right now. We ain't to you right now. All right. Number
Yeah,
4,
we got a long way to go.
the Green Bay Packers. BK, arsonist, is
The
number
dude who
4.
has 2 touchdowns offensively.
He may have more than 2 now. I haven't
What
looked
do you
at
guys think? Uh, anyway.
I haven't looked in a while, but he's got 4. Tyrod Taylor has 4 touchdowns now. Passing
Yeah,
touchdowns.
BK is good too. BK is
Yeah.
good too, and he has a Django quarterback, so he's happy. So, oh
Yeah,
God.
he plays tough defense, man. You play that guy, it's a good chance you're not gonna score a lot of points. I got him next week. I don't really want to play him.
Yeah,
Anyway,
actually, he's one of the other people I respect in the league. I don't respect a lot of y'all. I mean, as far as Madden goes, I like everybody, but when it comes to Madden game, everybody's a bum to me, and there's reasons why, but we won't go into those right now. But I respect BK because I played him many times, and I've learned a lot of things from him. But he
yep.
has his tendencies too, so.
Yeah, BK is my
Yeah.
teacher. Like, he gives me like tutorial classes like once a week. So, I'm not doing very good in
Well,
those
that's nice.
classes
He
right
doesn't
now.
let us on the mount. You guys are up there on Mount Olympus playing your little games and stuff.
Number
We don't
5
get
is the
those invites.
Houston Texans and Swagger. I think this is so funny. This dude is 10-3-1 because I recall Bahama being so happy to have this dude's first rounder and trying to trade that shit, talking about how he wasn't scoring no points. And now look at that shit. It's like a late first.
Yeah, Swagger's tough, man. I mean, he has close games. I say that. So he's not scoring a whole lot of points though, but maybe that'll change.
No, he's not scoring a whole lot of points. Looking at the Texans, they are 25th in points, but they are 7th in points allowed. So that defense is
Yeah.
tough. But
Man, like tonight, did you see what Clowney did? He like stripped the ball, broke some tackles. He looked like a running back. He ran away from Fournette. Nobody could tackle the dude. He scored a touchdown.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
it's
cheating.
crazy.
That's cheating. Cheating.
Swagger's getting assistance. He's not that good either. All right, keep going.
6, Cincinnati franchise. The guy who's the MIA.
We talked about franchise enough already. Let's
Yeah, we're
move on.
not moving on. Franchise is still playing games. He's 9-4.
He got a lot going on.
Next is the Los Angeles Chargers and Ratchet, who told me he quit the other night.
Man, Ratchet was upset. He didn't quit. I mean, if it was Dennis, I'd be like, damn, Dennis quit. But Ratchet is not like. Ratchet's a good dude, man. He just got mad. He's just frustrated at the game. Like, a lot of people are frustrated at the game, man. I don't know the fix. We'll figure it out after the season. Take a vote or something. But I don't know. He's just frustrated. He got a little upset, and I get that. But he's better than that. The thing I always think about, I'm like, Ratchet, man. You always say you want, or you don't have a running back. Man, just get a running back, man. There's bums out here doing work. Like, I can't figure out why everybody needs a good running back. Like, my dude ain't even fast. He's just big. But if you can get this fast dude and then do some work, man. People are doing work. Especially if you got to play me. So
yeah, he's mad Gordon's hurt.
He's all right.
Yeah, he's mad Gordon's hurt. Hopefully, I told him hold tight, but we'll see. Anyway, number 8.
Yeah.
The Atlanta Falcons, B. Miles.
Yeah, B. Miles, man. He has a lot of weapons. So
yeah, that dude,
I would
man.
think he'd be a little higher, maybe.
That dude
he got weird hours though, man. He don't want to play late at night, and I get it.
He be traveling too much, man. That motherfucker goes on too many vacations.
Yeah, he got life goals, man.
He likes to run that split. I just played him a couple weeks ago. He likes to run that split backs with Freeman and Tevin, and it's hard to it's tough to deal with, man, because both of those dudes are fast and both of those dudes can break it. So he got some wildcat and all kinds of other shit mixed in there. But yeah, that's B Mouse. B Mouse.
He's always got something tricky with him.
He's always got something tricky. He's not conventional. Number 9 is the New England Patriots at 9-5.
I'm only 9-5 because I got bums in my division, right now. I expect Smiles to get a little better. Brent's tanking.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, man. What's he doing, man?
So do we have a rule about tanking?
There used to be one that basically said you couldn't if something about your first round pick. I can't remember what it was. There is no active tanking rule, no.
Okay, because it used to be something like if you tank, then you automatically give up your first round pick.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it was.
Yeah.
Maybe you couldn't own more than one first round pick or something. I don't remember. But the problem with tanking is always that, I mean, obviously he's doing dumb shit, but sometimes you think people are good and they ain't good and they're not winning games, but this dude is like getting out the leads in all these games and then just doing dumb shit. So anyway, it's something that's going to be addressed in the offseason. Moving on. Oh yeah, we supposed to be talking about you, man. Yeah, the Patriots. Derrick Henry. Let's talk about him. Nah, man. Let's talk about Derrick Henry, man. Why you like that dude? Why you like that dude like that?
Because, man, okay, I can't remember what it was, but remember I made a big trade with Bahama to get the 6'7" running back. He had like 93 speed. He had like 82 acceleration, high truck. I can't remember his name in the draft. Like some kind of Brandon Jacobs type of cat. Well, I had that guy, and it was so much fun running people over. And I'm like, why not get a running back? I mean, you like to dance. Corey like to dance. You know what I'm saying? If you know franchise like to dance, you do that salsa shit. But I don't do that stuff, man. That's not me. I just want to truck niggas, man. And that's what Derrick Henry's good at. So why not try to get that guy? And he's 23. I mean, if I would have got him last year, he would have been 22. I'd have had more fun, but everybody wouldn't give him to me. And I finally got him from Harvey. I felt like I had to send Harvey flowers and shit. And it was insane. He's the hardest person to ever work a trade with, man. It's insane.
Yeah, the only time Harvey's easy to work trade with is right before the draft when he know he ain't going to be there. Then he just starts giving shit away.
Yeah. Yeah, or him and Polo. Like, how did they make a trade, man? And I was getting kind of hurt by this because I was like, you guys don't like each other. You talk shit about each other. You're in the same division, and then you're harping on me for for a trade of a dude that you're not even gonna run.
I wonder how those negotiations go. Like, it's like, fuck you, dude. Give me this dude. All right, I'll take him, motherfucker. Take him. That's how they be talking to each other.
Yeah, you take this 98. You take this 98 overall quarterback.
I still don't like you, but take this quarterback.
Yeah, take the best quarterback on the game. Yeah, all right, that's
Oh,
ridiculous.
that
All
was
right,
funny.
yeah, we're
Jags.
honestly, man, we're bums, man. We're bums.
Yeah.
Everybody knows this.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't skip
Carry
Booker.
on.
Giants 9-5. Booker is 9-5, and I am depending on Booker to lose games in order to make the playoffs.
See,
This
Booker got
man.
everybody fooled, man. I don't want to say this, man, but I think Booker is something's going on with
Hustle,
Booker,
man.
man.
You think Booker's a hustler?
What? The last time I saw Booker in real life, he was coming through Martin window. He was like, "Bruh, man, dude, he's hustling us, yo." I mean, shout out to the big homie. He's
I,
the oldest, other than DC. He's probably the oldest person we know. So shout out to them
yeah.
for being old and still doing his thing, man. And everybody says, "Oh, the game is easy because Booker is whatever." I ain't never played Book. You know what I'm saying? Where Booker was like beating people, and once he beat BK, we were like, okay, BK gave him a win, whatever. But now BK, Booker's beating people,
Hey,
and
man.
people are mad about it
Booker has There's
because you
nothing.
gotta
I'm
listen
looking at
to
his
him
stats, and
afterwards.
there's really nothing spectacular about the Giants, man. Like they got all
Man,
middle of the road stats. I don't really know how this dude's winning.
maybe it's because he's the five-time champ, five-time champ. Every time he come into the party, that's the first thing you say. God damn, Booker, we saw you come in. We know it's you, man. Oh shit. Sorry, man.
You good? You
All right, who's
good?
next? Who's next?
Jags,
I'm on there.
Jags, Dognik. I haven't played. I played Dognik once last Madden. I haven't played on this Madden. Um, he's not leading the division anymore because Swagger's kind of pulling away. But I do believe he is still in the playoff hunt. Let me check. Yeah, he is in the sixth playoff spot right now at 8-5-1.
Hmm.
They got a nice young team, and he started
Let's
out
see
kind of
this
hot,
dude.
but he's kind of fallen back a little bit lately. I know Fournette was hurt, but he's back now. Um,
Man, he had a tough game today, man. Bahamas said he iced himself somehow, or I don't know. I guess knew he was gonna miss the kick, and he missed the field goal at the end of the game to lose to Swagger by 2 points. So, and it
sheesh.
was like from the 20. He should have made it, whatever. But lag, I don't know what you want to call it. I didn't catch it all, but that sucks for him.
Yeah, he's gonna have to fight because the Jets user is coming up strong behind him. He took it to El Jacory, but he's 7-7, and he is in that last spot. So he's got. I don't really remember how these ties work, but he's got like a game and a tie lead on this dude or something. I can't really call it. Anyway, number 12 is me, the Vikings, 8-4-1. I'm not gonna make the playoffs because I play franchise, BK, and Renegade in my last three games, and I need to win out. That's not gonna happen.
Why can't that happen?
It's too tough, man. I'm gonna choke.
You and BK, that's the game that I would want to watch. You and franchise,
You
I
don't want to
think
watch
that
that game, man. I'm telling
that's
you.
going to be the slow grinding
That's
game. I
how
don't
me
want
and
to watch
BK's
that
first
game.
game was. That dude, man, I think he jumped out on me like
Nah,
probably
man,
21 nothing, and I
nah,
came
man,
back
you
and
and
made it
BK,
21-14.
you and BK drink from the same well, so it's just like a battle of wits from there. So
Yeah, well, I need
whatever.
to win 2 out of 3, so we'll see what happens. But anyway, moving on. The Seahawks tied. I'm so proud of Tide, man. So proud of Tide. Just because I love it when a dude comes in the league and he's not good at first, and then he turns it around, man. And he's got a good team, but he's playing some good ball to be sitting here at 8-5, especially when his pastor is in the same division as him, Creflo, and he's just gotten over that and not following him no more. He opened up his own church.
Well, Ty's doing well. He has a really good team. Everybody says, "Oh, the game must be broke because Ty is winning." Because remember, Tide is like he wasn't very good last man, but he learned a lot. And I will say this, it may be the team, but I'm going to give Tide a little more credit than everybody else because as you know, and as I know, and as all of us who have benefited in other games playing with Tide, he's like a Sherpa. That means he's a nerd at his craft or whatever. And if he got the Madden bug, then what I'm saying, with a nice little ebook and something else, Ty will study it and be making moves.
Yeah,
So
Ty's a
maybe
smart
his
dude.
user's not there yet, but Ty's gonna get better, and that's why it's cool because he's active. So
Yeah,
shout out
Ty's
to
a
Ty.
smart dude. He was a good add-on. Glad to see dude doing well. Number 14 is Tin Man, 7-5-1. Man, I need him to lose some games, but he's got him and Book play. Yeah, they played already this week. Maybe not. Him and Book play next week, I believe, and that's gonna be a key game in
Yeah,
the
he gonna beat
wild
the hell
card
out of
race.
Booker.
Hey, it would be nice if he did, but who knows?
He got yeah, no. Tin Man's a good dude. That's the homie. So he gets a lot of flack, but he's a good dude. Tar Heel, shout out.
Tar Heel shout out. So 10 man, the Cardinals at 14. They're on the Cardinals, the Vikings, the Falcons, and the Giants are all fighting for 2 spots. The Jets 7-7. This dude has come in the league and taken probably the worst team on the game, or besides the 49ers, one of the worst teams on the game that nobody wanted, and has been balling out. I believe he took them over when they were 0-4.
Oh,
And
4.
yeah, they were 0-4, I think, when he took them over, and they are 7-7. They were 0, no, they were 1-5. I take that back because there was one game where we had that Jets on there for one
Oh
game that
yeah,
beat
dude came
Bahama.
in here and beat the hell out of Bahama. And he kicked Bahama's ass, man. I ain't never seen the ass kicking like that.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing.
Well, he beat Bahama, and then you beat him, and then he won 1, 2, 3,
Wait,
4.
who beat him? Who beat him? Who beat him?
The Patriots,
Me?
maybe? You beat
Yeah, I
him,
remember that. Yeah,
and
that's
then
why I don't understand why you saying this dude's good, man. He must be studying.
and then he beat
Maybe him
the
and Todd having study
Falcons.
sessions.
I don't know. He beat the Falcons. He beat Pedro. He beat J Miles. He beat the dog snot out of mine and mine. I mean the dog snot. 64-7.
Man.
64-7. That shit was.
Well, I heard he's not very good, so but he tries, so we like him
But,
too.
hey man, I think
Nice
I
try,
think
man.
I
A
think
for
you and the
effort.
Jets are gonna be fighting for this division when it's all said and done.
Well, who does he have to play? I think he has to play Ratchet, who's there
Not
right there
today.
quit.
Not today. I mean, not this season.
What
Next
do you mean
season.
today?
Next season, y'all gonna
Man,
fight,
that's
man.
probably King. Who knows who that is? That's probably King. Shout out to King. Or is it Prince? Or maybe his name is Prince or some shit. Switch it up a little bit, but
Hey man,
whatever.
that guy might be tough. Okay, Browns, Bahama 6-8 is next. I don't know why he's ahead of all these 7-7 teams, but the Browns are 6-8. How they get to 6-8? What happened? What happened?
He got patched, man. He started out 3-0. Remember that?
It's the Sliders, man. It's the Sliders.
He's 3-8, and he's controlling them now. Interesting.
It's the Sliders.
All
He
right.
said his quarterback is bad. So he's
Whatever. There's a lot of bad quarterbacks out there.
Browns, man. I couldn't have predicted them being 6-8 at this good gesture. Number 17 is your other favorite player, the Chicago Bears and Renegade.
He's been very quiet. He must be cooking something over there in his magical den of Madden moments. Oh, what the hell?
Renegade is 7-7. He is probably out of the playoff race at this point.
But he's gonna do. This is what he's gonna do, though. I'm not. I don't know. I haven't done any research on this. Franchise would have, but me, I think he's gonna have like all these young dudes who are gonna have a lot of XP, and all of a sudden Renegade's gonna have some kind of little weird little scientific crazy team, and he's gonna end up winning some games. So, aren't y'all in the
That
same
can
division?
happen. Yeah, we are. We are. His backup
Oh
running
man,
back was in the running for the rookie of the year at some point. I'm not sure if he still is, but yeah, I played him once. I got to play him again. I just hate it for Trubisky, man. Trubisky has been sucking it up, so that's one player who will not be sitting on a lot of XP. Anyway, the Carolina Tar Heels. All right, now 18 is everybody's favorite passer, Polo, at 7-7
yeah.
with the Steelers.
Polo's just mad, man. Polo wants to play Polo's game, and he plays it. He played Mutt, and Mutt feels good to him, and he wants us to play the same way. But I mean, that's the slider thing. He's a good player. He's just mad. He doesn't want to conform to the game. He has the best running back. I mean, his running back is a beast. I would be spamming that dude. But just because while the game's broken, hell, I'm not going to try to pass into some zones and do some bullshit. I'm just going to fucking build the player that I'm going to get. So when we figure it out, I'm going to have a beast. But that's me.
Yeah, well, you know,
He's
that's
bored.
He's bored. That's true.
I mean, I get
And
it. I
bored is
get it.
500.
Especially if you're just imagine if you love to pass and you are saying, "Hey, man, I'm one of the best passers in the league," which it's you got to give it to him. Polo's pretty good, but if it's a hard passing game this time, man. People aren't passing for 300-400 yards, and that shit's hard. It hurts. It's boring to him now. So
I understand, man. I understand, but
help him
yeah,
out, man.
I'm not touching it. I don't have anything to do with that shit anymore. All right,
All right,
Broncos 6-7. Mine and mine. One of
next.
the greatest personalities in the SML. I
I mean,
love
I
this
like him.
guy,
I think he's
man.
funny.
I love this guy, man. But yeah, they're not that good. The Titans 5-7-1. Billy Harvey, another dude who's threatening to quit because he can't do what he wants to do. Rolling right, Billy Harvey. That strategy has not been working well for the Titans.
Man, I just knew Billy wasn't gonna have a good Madden when he traded me Derrick Henry. Mm.
Yeah, he's
I mean, that's
he's
the perfect player for Billy. That's like Billy's perfect running back. I felt like I was like taking his like first cousin, which is kind of like his child according to everybody else in the league. But Billy's a cool dude,
yeah,
so
he kept.
we'll
I
leave
mean,
it
he had
alone.
AP all those years. I thought that he was gonna be happy with
That's
that,
why I said,
but
but
mm-mm.
and that's why I was like, I don't want DeMarco Murray because he's a Cowboy. He's used up. I want a young dude. I want Derrick Henry, and I didn't feel bad for taking him because I'm leaving him with like a 90-something dude who's a beast. I mean, I don't know why he fumbles all the time. Probably because he runs when he's red. I mean, he's
Well,
not
it's weird.
AP.
This dude Murray has 67 carries for 210 yards, averaging 3.1 yards a carry. You look at Deion Lewis, who's playing great for him. Mariota got more yards than DeMarco Murray. That's just sad, man.
Damn.
That's just
Mm.
ugly.
I mean,
All
I
right.
gave him Deion Lewis, and Deion Lewis is good. Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah,
Lewis is
forget
decent.
Harvey.
I ain't gonna talk about Harvey no
Harvey's a
more.
bum.
He always complaining about fumbles. I want to see how many fumbles this dude has.
No, he has a lot, I bet. Don't even
He
look it up.
has
Just go. Just move
four
on.
fumbles.
Don't
All right.
legitimize.
The
Don't
Bucks.
legitimize anything he says.
The Bucks. P the truth. 5-8. He had a quick start. I thought he was gonna be threatening in the South this year, but he is not.
Damn, did he get patched too? Mm.
No, Pedro still.
So,
I mean, can we still say that Pedro's wiping off rust from all those years he took off from playing Madden, or is that no longer an excuse?
nah, man. But Pedro's living life right now. Him and Shroomy doing some things, man. I don't know what they're doing or nothing, but I'm sure they're having a good time.
Pedro be turning
So,
up too much, man. Every time I look on Instagram, Pedro is on the drink champ shit,
yeah,
which is cool. I actually am kind of envious,
yeah, man.
but
Shout out to Peter Truth.
yeah, shout out. Lawns, 5-9.
Mm.
We really hammered Lawns last week. So I don't want to go in too hard on Lawns this week.
Yeah.
But yeah, he man 5-9 ain't gonna cut it. He'd had
Man,
he did the opposite of you. You trade Bell for a lot of shit. He trade a lot of shit for Bell this year.
cause he got a taste of girly last year. He was like, man, I can really build around this dude, and he can. He just needs to get it together, man.
Yeah,
Mine's a
he
little
needs a
weird for
draft.
everybody right now.
He needs a draft. Ravens Mojo. That tie is on his record. It was when he played me. He tied me. It's a tough game.
What do you mean he tied you?
That me and the Ravens tied. That's why he has a tie and I have a tie. We
Damn.
ran out of time in overtime. Played a tough game.
And you pulled a Donovan McNabb?
He
Mm.
froze me on the winning kick at the end of regulation, and that shit's fucked up because the meter goes away. And the damn arrow is pointing in some weird direction, and I wasn't
Yeah.
sure. I
And
wasn't
you couldn't
sure
call a
if
timeout?
well, I didn't have any timeouts, I don't believe, but I wasn't
Uh,
sure if the arrow actually was like trying to confuse me or if that shit was like really pointing in the way it said it was pointing. Long story short, I missed the shit, and then we went into overtime, and I think he froze me a second time on the kick in overtime, or I ran out of time and I missed that shit too, so I lost. I mean, it was tied. I'm
mm,
sorry I didn't lose, but that's just like a loss because I don't really do ties like that. Anyway,
as
Raiders.
you shouldn't. Yeah.
KP 4-9-0. He traded Derek Carr because of the sliders. You believe that? Derek Carr is one of the best quarterbacks on the game. KP traded this dude because the game sucked.
No, KP traded the dude because KP has a trading problem.
He has a trading problem. That's an accurate
Yes,
description.
man. I mean, it's okay.
I
Do
just
your
don't.
thing. That's why KP plays the game. That's a big reason why, because he likes to trade.
You get your squad and
So,
you trade the best young, one of the best young QBs on the game on your squad, your franchise centerpiece. That hurt. I hate to
what
see
did he get
that.
back?
I don't even remember.
Oh God.
He traded him to King. He probably got. Was that King? Did you trade him? I think King might have traded him Fletcher Cox or something for him or some other shit. I don't remember, but whatever it wasn't enough.
Yeah. Oh,
Cowboys.
all I know. Okay.
Oh, go ahead, man.
Yeah.
What were we gonna say?
What's up with Sober, man? No,
Summer's too
that's what I
quiet,
was gonna
man.
say. I asked KP for Hood from Carolina, little bum ass running back. He wanted the second for him. I was like, nah, that's all right. I'll get him out of free agency when you cut him in 2 days or something. Damn, don't you know he cut the dude and I got him in free agency 2 days later, but he asked me for a second. Shout out to K
That's
Pistol, man. I was
typical.
trying to tip somebody.
It's typical
I was like,
KP.
damn, man, come on, man.
It's typical KP,
Oh
man.
well. All right, sorry. Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Sober.
So
What's up with Sober?
Sober's been quiet, man. But he's playing. He hits me up every now and then to let me know he ain't found somebody to play. But Cowboys 4-9. Ain't much to say, man. They're out of it. I have not seen anything of note from that squad this year to even spend a lot
Damn.
of time on them.
Yeah, really, I haven't either. All I know is that I just wanted my little Anglo-Saxon off his team, and he won't give him up. I get it. I wouldn't give him up either,
Switzer,
but damn. Yeah, man, why not?
is he good on the game?
Patriots? I don't know. He has quick trade. He's young. I mean, he's not fast.
Dak.
He's
What I
not
will say
tall.
is Dak Prescott. The last time I looked was second in the quarterback of the year awards race. So he ain't playing too bad. But anyway, Panthers. Juice. I was not
Mm.
expect Juice is they're 4-9, which is better than I banked on him being, but
Who's that? You have his pick?
I do.
Yeah,
I
you were
do.
picking on Juice. See, you were
No, no,
picking
no, no,
on
no, no,
Juice,
no, 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 no.
and
No. You when you pick on people, you call them and you get shit. You play mind games with them. Juice called me and said, "I'll give you my first for this for that I can draft the Panthers," and I said, "Great." That's all I
wait,
did.
wait, wait. So you gave him your pick in the draft?
Yeah.
Ah, interesting.
Yeah, he wanted the
Thank
Panthers.
on
He wanted to
Juice.
get in front of Billy Harvey for the Panthers, so he gave me his
Good. Shout
first.
out to Juice because he thought your shit was gonna be plutonium grade first rounder. Way to mess it up,
Hey,
Juice.
hey, I mean, it's not plutonium grade.
Juice almost beat me. I got him on a cook. I got him on a bomb to cooks in like the last seconds of the game, like 50 yards.
Hey,
It was
Juice has
all
been
Madden. I
he's
mean, that's how I beat Juice. So
he's
whatever.
been playing well since he got Matt Ryan, but a little too late.
Guess so.
Rams, the great DC is back, man. I'm so happy DC is back. But
How's
that's really
DC
all I gotta
playing?
say.
Oh, okay. I was like, yeah. Shout out to DC. DC's
Shout
my
out to
homie. So
DC, the
yeah.
whole boy. He is back, but that dude is 3-10.
Yeah, that's
And
okay. DC probably he gonna draft a lineman. He gonna get his shit right, and then he's gonna be like Lines was last year. He's gonna be running
I
the
hope
shit out
so,
of
man.
Gurley.
Gurley is we've seen what Gurley can do, so hopefully he'll get a line. The Redskins and Stroomy, 3-10. I played Stroomy, and yeah, it wasn't nice. The Colts are number 29, and that's Leon. Leon is 2-10-1 now. He won two
Have you
games.
been sending Leon's
One
games?
of them was
Oh,
a
you did?
sim. I know one of those wins was a sim win.
Well, Leon's been out for a while too, so I didn't expect
Yeah.
Leon to come in and like make real big power moves or do anything. He's just learning the game.
Yep.
So, and his game is different. So,
It is a different game. It is. The
yeah,
Bills,
he'll be all right.
Smiles. This is disappointing. What
I
do you
don't
think
know,
Smiles
man.
is
I have
doing?
no
I mean, you
idea.
can't be tanking because I got his first.
Smiles just had a kid. Shout out to Smiles.
Oh,
But I understand how
shit.
that goes. I understand how that goes.
I
But
was beasting when I had a kid, though. You can't go nowhere.
yeah, I know, man. But he has like an older kid, and Smiles got a family, man. So he's just chilling, man. He plays at night. I heard he was like picking on people for having kid hours or some shit. I don't know. People go to bed at 9. Smiles. I mean, I don't get on till 9. Smiles doesn't get on till late. That's why I like him in my division because I can always schedule with him pretty easily. I'm like, hey, Smiles, it's 11 o'clock. Let's play. You know,
Yeah.
so
I don't really want to talk about Brent. He's 1-12.
man, Brent, he always just got something with him, man. Every Madden. I like Brent, but Brent always got something with him, and Brent between Brent and King. I don't know who's made you check out a little more. Like it's a competition, and I would have to say Brent was
It's
always
probably
winning.
Brent. Brent, but only Brent because it was Brent way before it was King. Like back in the original days of the SML, Brent always had some shit.
Yeah, Brent had consistency. It was so consistent. It's like, oh shit, I bet you that's Brent, and then next thing you know, it'll be Brent. Ah,
Yeah, that dude been driving me crazy for 30 something damn Madden years. Probably 15. How many times? I think we started this shit in 2004, 2005. 12 real years.
well,
Uh,
he's fantastic. So he's not married. He's single. He's out there doing his thing. So
yeah,
he ain't worried about us.
49ers are 0-12-1. I have not
Really?
played him this Madden. I know that he is beasting with Solomon Thomas, but other than that, I can't tell you much about the 49ers. But I will look them up just because I like to talk about teams that we don't talk about that much.
Yeah.
They have the
I
worst
need to look him
offense,
up.
32 points a game. The worst passing offense, 191. I mean, the worst total offense at 191 yards a game. The second worst passing offense, 98.3 passing yards a game. If you cared about any of that. But Solomon
No.
Thomas has 30 sacks
Who-
through 13
Oh
games.
yeah. Hey man. I guess
30 freaking sacks.
how does that happen?
I don't know.
Is he even that good?
No, he's not.
Uh,
But
well, you know
apparently he
something. I will
has.
say this. I will say this. Anytime I try to anytime, and this is the weirdest shit ever, kind of to me, but anytime I try to make a trade with that dude, I'm like, hey man, let me get a second, let me give me a third. He's like, I technically have. I'm like, who the fuck is this? Is this little Einstein? Who is this dude?
I had this
I'm playing
conversation
like,
with somebody the other day. Same
oh my god,
conversation. It was Tim Man. We were talking
I
about
have
trade
found.
with him.
I have found 9 receivers with 95 speed. Is he twiddling his fingers together or something? Like, what is he doing?
he'll, he'll,
Oh, sorry.
he'll reach out to me and he'll be like, "Yeah, I wanna get, I'm interested in trading for such and such dude." And I'll just it's not like I'm asking for a lot. Like I'll just ask for some random dude that's the same ranking, or if it's like a 75, like okay, let me give you your second. Oh no no no, he's not worth a second. Let me give you Joe Staley, who's 37 years old. He'll fit right nice. I'm like, dude, no, you come over and reach for me. You trying to offload some shit that's about to retire on me. Oh, but yeah, I was
Yeah,
talking to Tim Man one day. We were both saying we was like, man, that dude is tough to trade with. So tough to
he
trade with.
he has this down to a science. But if it's some legitimate shit, I'll listen.
He's
But
got the analytics crew, man. That's how he judges this shit. So that's it, man. That's
yes,
a power rankings full.
hell yeah, man! Shout out to Brain Power and Boy Scouts. Let's
Yeah.
go. He was the last, right?
Yep. So
Yeah.
we're gonna move over to the awards races now. I haven't looked at these in a couple weeks, especially since my dude Murray got hurt. But we're gonna pull these up and see what's going on. Um, so this Matt Breida guy is leading the MVP race. That is gonna be an issue. Is he good? I haven't even looked at his stats. What does he look like?
Matt
Why
Breida.
did he pick this dude to spam?
I don't know. How old is he?
I think he's a rookie. He's
No,
22.
but how old is he though?
He's
Yeah, 22.
22.
I
He has
yeah, why
93
not?
speed, 63 truck,
Man, all he does,
77
and this is
spin
the
move,
weird thing.
87 juke move.
Hold on. I played Brent, and I asked you in Bahama, I was like, yo, I got to stop these tosses because that's all it is just tosses. And if you overload a side, he'll counter it to the other side. And he has great blocking. Like, I'm like, how is this dude getting all these fucking blocks? But anyway, yeah. I don't know.
Well, I usually don't root for King, But I need King to kind of steal this MVP award away with Blunt, who's not going to get a lot of XP for it, because if this guy wins MVP and Rookie of the Year and all that stuff, he's going to get a whole bunch of XP. Anyway, he's first, Blunt is second, Marshall, Corey's running back,
That's what
who
you
missed
think.
5 games, is third. Kendricks and Derrick Henry. I need one of y'all. I don't care who wins this, man. I just need somebody to win it, not this Breeder guy. So it looks like mostly all running backs, except I've never seen a defensive player as high as Michael Kendricks is, which is an accomplishment.
Well, good luck.
King, cheese, and blizzards and shit. All right. Coach of the Year, who cares? That is Sean Payton. And then Brendan Facey is the Eagles coach. I didn't know that.
Oh, B Facey. Ain't that interesting?
Oh, that's funny.
Yourself. You made him the coach. Got him fired from the SML and made him into coach.
All right, so
Damn.
that's your MVP. I'm going to start with the AFC. Of course, this dude is, again, Offensive Player of the Year. Derrick Henry is second. Kareem Hunt, Tariq Hill, and Marshawn Lynch round out the top 5 for Offensive Player of the Year.
All right.
Defensive Player of the Year, you got Justin Houston, Christian Covington for the Texans, Clowney for the Texans, Pierre Lewis for the Chiefs, Calais Campbell. Where the Patriots at, man? I don't see any Patriots Defensive Player of the Year.
We don't play defense, man. This shit's crazy. I can't pick nothing off, man. My dudes just bat stuff down like they're playing volleyball. I mean, it's crazy.
The same fucking bum is leading for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Patrick Mahomes has been playing well for J Mouse. It's a shame that this dude at the top is there.
Yeah, that is true though, because that guy, I mean, when everybody else isn't doing it, I guess he is really doing it. So,
Well, shouts out to
yeah.
J Mouse, man. He's doing a
Man,
thing
he
with that
figured
guy.
something out. He figured something out over there, little sneaky guy. I gotta
Yeah, he probably
start
got
watching
some
some Twitch in him.
stupid screen with Tariq Hill or something, knowing him. He always has some trick up his sleeve. The
Yeah.
Jets got 2 dudes for Defensive Rookie of the Year, Marcus May and Jamal Adams. That's good. They're gonna have a nice defense if they can get some shit with them.
Yeah, he got a lot of picks, right?
Yep. Mahomes is best QB, followed by Bryce Petty, Tom Brady. I don't know how Tom Brady's up there, but he is. It's just respect,
See,
I
that's
guess.
what I'm talking about. Some of these awards, man. Like, what, really?
It's just
I mean,
respect.
come on, Tom's up there. I don't give 2 shits about Tom Brady right now. I mean, if he regresses as much as he can, what's he gonna do? Go from like a 99 to a 97? Like,
He ain't
fuck
gonna
Tom
regress,
Brady,
man.
man.
He's
Like,
on the front of the game.
that's what I'm saying. I don't care about Tom Brady. I do care about Derrick Henry, though. Aha.
Derrick Henry is second for best running back, behind that dude again. Best wide receiver, you got Tyreek Hill, Brandon Cooks, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Hopkins, and Corey Davis. So no one's gonna catch Hill for that award. You can go ahead and wrap that up for him.
Yeah.
Best
We don't care
offensive.
about offensive line.
Yeah, we
don't
don't.
care
Not
about none of
really.
that shit.
None of those dudes count. Defensive line, Matthew Judon. He was on my team last Madden. He's pretty cool. These other guys are big. Why are all these big slow dudes? Well, Alden Smith isn't big and slow. Anyway, those are defensive linemen: Judon, Covington, Campbell, Smith, and Ogba. Best linebacker is Justin Houston, followed by Jamie Collins, and then my man Jordan Hicks for the Raiders, Clowney, and Nick Perry. So those old dudes winning these awards, they're not gonna come up real big.
Yeah, that's some AI shit. Yeah, all that stuff don't matter.
Yeah, that's Eric Berry rounds it out. Bouye, Burns, Cyprin, and Parker. So nothing fun in the AFC. Let's look in the NFC. NFC, we got Offensive Player of the Year, LeGarrette Blount.
I mean,
Followed
he's
by
doing
Keith
it, and
Marshall.
but you know what though? Keith Marshall was doing his thing, and he missed a couple games too. So, I mean, he can still run away with it because Corey is out there, damn, spinning like Michael Jackson and shit, making people miss. That shit
Yeah.
is so dumb.
It
But
is
shout
dumb.
out
I
to
wish
Corey
they would
because
fix it.
I mean, he's gonna win doing something else anyway, so it don't really matter.
Yeah,
But
he always knows the best
if it's
tactics.
there, why not do it? I mean, I don't. I just I push spin and Derrick Henry just fucking start pop locking until he gets tackled. Like that shit don't work.
His knee locks up on him when he tries to spin. So you got Murray, who's third, but he's done for the season. Tevin Coleman and Elliott, they're not going to cast these two dudes at the top, so they're going to run away with
Yeah.
that. Defensive Player of the Year, Michael Kendricks and Brandon Graham are 1 and 2 for the Eagles. Wow, those guys are not
Hmm.
playing games.
Oh, but he just got
No.
patched, right? His defense just got patched.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah, it
already
did.
got
So,
enough. No Vikings. That's sad. Saints and Eagles are just running shit, man. Offensive Rookie of the Year is Davis Webb, the sorry ass quarterback the Saints got.
mm.
14 and 0, followed by Renegades dude Tariq Cohen. Last thing we need is for Corey to get it, Offensive Rookie of the Year or the quarterback, but he's gonna get it. Looks like Defensive Rookie of the Year,
Yeah,
Solomon Thomas. We expected that. Renegades
yeah,
dude
that's a
Rudy
wrap.
Ford is third. He's not gonna get caught. 30 sacks is stupid. Best QB is Teddy Bridgewater. I don't
How
know
is that
how.
possible?
I don't know. He's got 20 touchdowns and like 25 picks, but it just lets you know how bad everybody's playing. This dude is like far and away probably gonna win quarterback of the year, and I need him to because he's been regressing all year.
What's his
But
injury? I hope it's his injury rating.
his injury is it's not that bad, man. It's like in the 80s.
Which, man, I might need to edit that down to like 50.
Hey, man, just because he had one bad injury don't mean he's injury prone. It was just a
Dude,
really bad
his leg
injury.
came off, man. What are you talking about? Shit popped off like a Barbie doll. He just had one bad injury.
I mean, you know,
All right,
it
never
was
mind.
a
Whatever.
freak. It was
Sorry.
a freak injury, man.
It
It was a
was.
freak
Won't it
injury.
though? Which he needs a freak injury score. All right, sorry. Best
Look, I don't let him
RB.
get hit, man. I just run away. His toughness is 93. You got to be tough for your leg to come off and for you to actually rehab. So I kind of agree with that. Anyway,
Hmm.
best running back: Blunt, Marshall, Murray, Coleman, Elliott. Nothing new there. Best wide receiver is my man Stephen Diggs. I don't know what I'm gonna do with all this XP he's gonna get, but he's gonna be good.
How old is he?
22 with quick trade.
Oh, damn. Oh, say no more.
Torrey
Don't waste
Smith.
it on the superstar trait.
I ain't
Let's be
buying no
for real
trace.
about that.
I ain't buying no
All right,
trace.
just
I'm
let
probably gonna
everybody
make a
know.
spin
All
move
right.
99. Uh,
Damn.
that's what I think I'm honestly gonna do is make a spin move 99. Mike Evans,
Oh my
Demir
God.
Bird, and then they gonna nerf spin and I'm gonna be pissed. Michael Thomas, Galladay. Man, there are no lines up here. I feel like Lonzy is tripping.
Odell Beckham. BK got him in the rehab.
Odell has been a disappointment there. We don't really care about offensive linemen, but again, you got Saints and you got Eagles, and no one else matters. Defensive line is this Solomon Thomas dude again.
Yeah. Michael Kendricks, same shit, same shit. Landon
Best
Collins with the
linebacker.
DB. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right,
More
let's get
Eagles.
on with this. Nobody
DBs. All
cares about
right.
the NFC.
Yeah, that
Let's
shit.
go.
Yeah, okay, we're done. All right, so we got about 13 minutes left, man, and I want to talk about a couple things. I think
Somebody joining us?
I wouldn't. I don't see anybody who wants to join so far. If you're sitting here listening, we got a little bit of people listening. Not as big a crowd as last week, but we're going. I guess we're gonna have some mobile dudes on the podcast. But um, people have been talking a lot about sliders, man. Tell me what you think about sliders, Squirrelbird.
I don't understand them. I think we should have just played with the day ones, man. Until I don't know. I mean, I liked it because it was really hard. I guess it still is kind of hard.
Oh, it's
I
still
mean,
hard.
I don't know what everybody wants. You're not going to please everybody. Like the thing about it is
Yeah.
your job is too hard. You can't please everybody. So who you please? I mean, is it the squeaky wheel? Is it the man of the people? Is it like the little slime dude over there? I mean, I don't know, man. Who you gonna help, man?
Well,
How are you
this
gonna
is the
make this
thing,
happen?
man. Like, I
You're
don't know,
gonna take a
man.
poll. You're gonna take a poll, and it's gonna lead to another poll. It's gonna lead to another poll. Like, let's
Yeah.
not do the polls, man. Just pick something, and then let's roll with it. Because then, if you just say, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do," we can adjust it in 8 game. I mean, I don't know. You
Well,
can have an adjustment period.
the other thing is, you're right about the polls. But the thing about sliders is, and this is one thing that I'm kind of regretting, is that even if we decide, all right, this is the slider set we're gonna use, people are gonna bitch and they're gonna want to change the sliders again. And that's why I kind of agree with BK on just put the shit on what they play on rank. The stats would be fucking dumb. but at least you can fall back on, hey, this is the shit they play. This is the shit they play tournaments at. So the game's just fucking stupid. And then that's what I would do. But I mean, I'm just fucking tired of this shit, man. This shit makes me not want to play. It's not even the game because I actually like the game. This motherfucker's bitching all the time, and
Yeah, well, I
threatening.
stir the pot a lot. I mean, so I apologize. I mean, I
Nah,
do
man,
stir the pot.
it is what it
So,
is, dude.
but
Dude's like the bitch.
yeah, I know, and I think that's hilarious, and that's why I do it.
So at the end
But
of the day, man, what I think it is, like we have, and this is what I keep trying to tell people is that it's not simple for me because I got two or three people saying do this, I got two or three people saying this, I got two or three people saying don't
listen,
do
listen,
anything.
listen, listen. But just wait 1 second though. Let's just stop all that. Everybody knows. If you read the chat, it's all out there. I mean, we just gonna keep rehashing the same thing. The only thing that you can really do is say, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go to Reddit or some bullshit like that, and then come up with a decision, and then just make the decision, and then just say, this is what we're playing with. We'll
That
talk
already
about it
happened,
later.
man. That
Yeah,
already
I
happened.
understand that, but now is the time to start talking about that because it's beginning to be the end of the season, and if we're gonna make some changes on the sliders, we have to do it. So instead of like us sitting here bitching about what we already know, then what are we gonna do about it? And what like some people want to play competitive, but you can't play competitive because of what? Like there's no
You
injuries
can't
and
turn injuries on, man.
quarterbacks are the same and corners, everybody's basically the same. So is that true?
Yeah, basically, if your quarterback has a clean pocket, he's gonna make an accurate throw on competitive mode. Pretty much. I mean, there is a threshold that is required, but pretty much regardless of rating, they're gonna do that. And then there's no injuries. Those are two big issues. Like you gotta have injuries because that prevents people from at least give someone some type of damn reason to not spam because
And
that'll
there's
give
no
guys in a
way,
hurry.
so there's no way that you can play on competitive mode and have or add injuries,
No, you
correct?
cannot.
That's
It is
dumb.
none. And penalties, there's not. I mean, I'm not a fan of penalties, but I am a fan of the fact that these penalties are supposed to be triggered partly based on what your game plan is. So there's not really any penalties. I mean, there's penalties, but they're minimized. And fatigue does not play as big a factor in competitive mode either. So it's just not an option, man. Like I like playing it. It's a fun way to play. And if I was paying for, if I was playing for $200 one game against somebody, then hell yeah, I'd want to play competitive. But
All right, so yeah, but that's not what we're
but
doing.
it's not.
So
Yeah. So there's
okay.
some long-term decisions that need to be made based on shit that
So competitive
happens.
mode is out. So
Yeah, it's
competitive
not
mode
gonna
is
happen.
out.
So it's pretty
All
much
right,
gonna
cool.
be
Well, we're not gonna talk
some
about
type of
that anymore
sliders
then.
and some type of sliders and either all pro or all Madden or all pro and no sliders. Like that's pretty much what the options are.
Yeah.
There's no other
All right.
options. So
Well,
we're gonna take it slow this off season and figure this shit out and whatever we settle on, we're just gonna stick with that shit. Is what it comes down to. Because I just can't. I'm not gonna make it 4 seasons if I have to listen to motherfuckers bitching about this shit every freaking day. This shit gets so old. Yeah.
well, you guys always say, you give Corey a lot of credit. And one thing he did say today, he was like, "Oh, you guys moved the interception sliders down, so now they get 12 chances instead of getting punished for throwing a pick." And I agree with that. So I think you should move the interception sliders back up. Personally, I'll talk to Bahama about that. Now that I know he has the keys to the computer room,
I mean, look,
kind of makes
I
you
think that
obsolete, buddy.
I think they are probably a tad too low. I agree with that. Um, I've never said I don't agree with that. But at the end of the day, what people have to understand is that even with them being this low in all these drops, there's still a shit ton of interceptions being thrown, and there's still more interceptions being thrown than touchdowns. So think about that. I mean, I know people are getting mad. People get mad when they have drops, but they don't ever get mad when the motherfucker they're throwing to drops the ball. That's the shit. That's the shit that people don't think about. But it is what it is, man. I don't care. Like we'll address it. My big thing is we. I took the time to test these damn sliders. No one bitched about it until they saw this later on. Everybody voted for them. And now we're near the end of the season, and people want to change this shit. And that's the only issue I have is that people have played 7, 8, 9 games with these sliders, and the playoffs are about to come, and I'm not really trying to change shit going into the playoffs when people got used to this. Because you're going to lose a game if you haven't played these damn. You're going to lose a game in the playoffs if we change the sliders right now. You haven't had a chance to damn play the damn shit. And you play a dude, you're like, oh shit, my dudes ain't reacting. This defense that I've been calling all season, this shit doesn't work anymore. So
No,
I'm not
what you're
saying we
saying makes
can't
sense.
change
All
it.
that, yeah, we get that, But I
Yeah.
think people just are fighting over what we're gonna change it to.
Well, we'll
That's
figure
all.
that out,
I
man. I'm
mean,
not.
everybody has a different beef, and it's just like anything else. They
Yeah.
want to take care of their star player, which is themselves first.
Now,
So,
whatever we.
and some people will say they're thinking about everybody else, but they're really not. I
And
mean,
mine just
it's okay.
said,
I
mine just
get
sent
it.
a text, and mine said, so no bitch in season 2. Motherfuckers are still gonna bitch, because they just bitch. But I'm telling you, whatever we come up with, like, it's gonna be the end, because we're not gonna be tweaking sliders every damn week, or every 4
Yeah,
games or
no,
whatever.
you already have a rule that said it has to be in the off season. So
Yeah,
whatever
so.
everybody figures out, that's what we're rolling with. Now you might want to let people play a preseason game or two just so
Yeah, I
they
think
can
I'm
play
just
a
gonna
game with their
advance
team.
the.
It doesn't count with the
Right.
sliders, but or like do
Yeah.
it like once a day or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll set them, and then we'll play. I'll do the preseason a little bit slower this off season, so everybody has a shot to.
Oh, great. Now you already told us. You should have kept that gem for after the Super Bowl so everybody has the limited time to bitch about it. Oh,
Mm-mm,
great. Now it's going to be the new thing. I don't want to play preseason. I
mm-mm.
don't care about those guys. Oh, man.
Yeah. So anyway, that's that, man. That's that. I don't have any stir the pots this week. It's a light week. So yeah, man. I'm glad you joined me today. One of these days, I'm gonna find franchise, and I'm gonna see what's going on with him, and I'm gonna have him as a guest on here.
I'm sure a franchise is probably doing something more important right now.
Nah,
And,
me and franchise
maybe
are
he's
about to
working on
play.
his
We're
brand.
about to play.
Oh,
We're
really?
playing. We play at
Ah,
10:30.
hell.
Yeah,
Oh, this is interesting.
we play at 10:30,
Well,
and
damn, franchise.
yeah, man, that's how you
Sure, it
do.
should have been right here.
Nah, man.
Oh,
He
well.
said he had class, so
Oh, well, you can't knock that. You can't knock the man for trying to bet himself.
I
So,
cannot.
hey,
I
shout out.
cannot. I cannot. So
You do
anyway,
class, man. All right.
I do class. So that's it, fellas. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. I'm about to go. I'm about to go play some Iron Banner. What you about to do? Yeah, it's Iron Banner, yo. No, I'm about to play Iron. Oh, there you go with that funny shit. There you go with that funny shit. I'm about to play Iron Banner until this dude gets on. Hey, look, shit, whatever. This game's gonna be interesting because I can't run the ball, man. My fucking running back's hurt. Whatever, man. All right, let me cut the shit off. You trying to play some Iron Banner, man? All right, let me cut.